Hi guys, and welcome to the SN studio for another video battle report. Today we have the first of the SN Plus Challenger series.
Right.
So today we have, for our first challenger, we have Lee Dignam from Gibraltar, and he has been playing with us for a very long time, since our first club when SN didn't even exist, at the War Bastion Club.
I remember that, yeah.
He has been an SN Plus subscriber from the very beginning.
Pretty much.
He has supported this from the very beginning, and he is sporting his No Retreat t-shirt.
Yep, No
from
Retreat.
No Retreat 7? Last year's?
Not last year's, the year before last.
The year before, and you came with your Dark Elder.
Drukhari.
Drukhari,
Yep.
yeah, Drukhari. I have to remember to actually start saying the proper name now, even though Dark Elder and like Imperial Guard are names that will always be in my head.
Yeah, we
but
grew up with
then again. So you are bringing Iron Hands,
Yep.
you're not bringing your Drukhari.
Nope.
And you have been an Iron Hands fan and an Iron Hands collector from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So you haven't jumped on the bandwagon like a lot of other people have done when the rules for the Iron Hands dropped in.
No, I started with Iron Hands when I was 18, maybe 16, something like that. Space Wolves was my first army.
Okay.
And then I moved on to Iron Hands because I just loved the black and the idea of these dreadnoughts with these massive power fists and stuff. And then just a few months ago, really, I bought, well, my wife had the First Strike box, and I just thought, I'm going to paint a Primaris model, which I'd never done before.
Yeah.
And I liked the way it felt, so I just made an army, because I knew that a new Space Marine Codex was coming out.
Okay.
And I just built an army.
Yeah,
and then
it does look absolutely stunning, so well done.
Thanks.
On the paint job. It does look very cool. So guys, if you're interested in actually being in the SN Plus Challenger series, 1, you have to be an SN Plus subscriber. 2, your army has to be to a decent standard in painting for it to look good on camera. And then thirdly, just send us an email, send us a message on any of our social media, and let's try to arrange a game. Without further ado, we're going to go straight onto lists. Now, let's talk Iron Hands. You're going to start off with your list, Lee, but let's talk Iron Hands. So, Iron Hands, we saw the supplement drop 3 or 4 weeks now ago, and they were absolutely horrendous. They were so good. It was actually like, it actually broke the game.
It's like a horror story.
It was a horror story. It was so good that we actually had some games between each other, and even though I had a great game and I had a really good list, I still couldn't beat them. They were that good.
Yep.
We were seeing them in many of the big ITC events and a lot of the events, doing top 3, top 5.
All of them?
Yeah, all the time.
They were all Iron Hands at the top.
Very good. Now, a couple of days ago, FAQ dropped, which well done to Games Workshop, because it's fantastic to actually see them so quickly to fix stuff, and they were actually really Iron Hands needed it.
They did. They entirely broke the game.
Yeah,
and when
they were
FAQ,
far too good.
Yeah, they were too good, and you could see it with the statistics that they were coming up.
79% win rate or something crazy like that. Like Gennari at its best had a 66% win rate in ITC, and this was in the 70s, I think it is. So that just showed it by itself. Now, we have seen a drop in the FAQ. They have been rebalanced or balanced to a certain point.
They have.
But they are still very good.
I'm enjoying them.
They're still very good.
Enjoying them very much.
We had one of our local events called Duty's End, ITC formats, 26-man to ITC one-day event, and Lee actually came second. This was using the FAQ. We normally actually don't use any FAQs 2 weeks prior to the event because already lists are in, but we put the FAQ immediately in. You needed to. It was like it was like so bad that we said the FAQ is coming in straight away. And we still had second and third place Iron Hands.
No, it was first place by a point.
Oh, it was first place.
First place by a point.
It was first place. True.
Yep.
So yeah, that's enough talking. I think we will go straight into list, Lee. So without further ado, let's run through your list.
Sure. So I'm running a battalion detachment and also a vanguard.
Okay.
In the battalion detachment, I have my 3 Invicta warsuits.
Okay.
I have 4 squads of 5 intercessors, all armed with Stalker bolt rifles.
Yes, Stalker bolt rifles, guys, they're so good.
Absolute favourite gun.
Especially with Iron Hands, they are heavy, so you are moving, you're not suffering the penalty, and you are re-rolling ones as well.
And it's damage 2, they're insane weapons to have on intercessors.
Damage 2, -3 with the Devastator Doctrine, so I think we'll actually be seeing a lot of Stalker bolt rifles in the intercessors.
I think so. I mean, there are some armies where different loadouts might be a good idea, like auto bolt rifles. They have 3 shots each at range 24.
Okay.
So, you know, Imperial Fist, what we've seen already from the Codex, they reroll, they get an extra hit on 6s, so lots of auto bolt rifles suddenly become really relevant.
Okay.
But Stalker bolt rifles for me, just because, as you've said, you know, I'm going to be in Devastator Doctrine the whole game pretty much. They're going to move around, they're going to capture objectives, and they're going to pop at stuff and maybe take a wound off.
Okay. And it does happen. We've seen it work. We've seen it work. Okay, so four units of 5. And then HQs.
And then, so in the battalion detachment, I have 3 HQ choices. I've got a Primaris Captain, who will be a chapter master.
Yep, obviously upgrading it for 2 command points. Also,
you have to,
especially against Alaitoc, where there's no modifiers anymore. You just reroll any hits.
Yeah, he's armed with a Stalker bolt rifle and a power sword, and he will be the one carrying the Ironstone.
Okay.
I also have a lieutenant with the relic, the Tempered Helm, which lets me bring back command points on a 5+.
Okay.
Ones that I spend. Yeah. And then I've also got a Phobos Librarian with 2 powers from the Iron Hands discipline.
Okay, which ones are they?
Blessing of the Omnisire is one of them.
Okay, and that's +1 to hits.
It's +1 to hit on any unit.
Any units, yeah.
And the other one is it's one where you basically curse an enemy unit, and it's an 18-inch range, and basically any shot rolls of 1 on their part gives them a mortal wound to the unit.
Okay, like a get shot type of thing.
Yeah,
okay. It's a very good spell. You actually played it. You actually used that in the events, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it does do really well when you put it onto a unit with a lot of shots.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
suddenly those Punishers don't look so hot anymore.
So let's talk about the Ironstone. The Ironstone is one of the things that got FAQ'd. So now it's not a bubble anymore.
No.
You target one
at the start of the battle round. You select a unit at the start of the battle round to receive the benefits of the Ironstone.
Yeah.
And you need to keep the character within 3 inches of that vehicle for it to get the benefit.
Okay, perfect. So much better, but still very good.
Still very useful. Now I've also got so we've got the intercessors and the warsuits. Now I've also got a Vanguard detachment with the 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
And leading them is the Iron Father, because he's also an auto include, even though he doesn't grant the 5-up invul to vehicles anymore.
Just infantry.
Yeah.
Which is still very good, and maybe the meta will shift into having big hordes of Marines with Iron Hands just moving forward. 3+ save, 5+ invulnerable, 6+ feel no pain.
With Stalker bolt rifles. I mean, you can't go wrong. You know. So he'll be leading them as well, and that's it. Those are my 2.
You have the
the Repulsor also. He's in the battalion attachment. Repulsor Executioner. All of my heavies are armed with macro plasma cannons. And the warsuits have their flamers and the other weapons.
Let's talk a bit about the Victor suits. They are so good for the points. Is it 130 points?
Something like that.
130 points with the flamer, or 135 with the flamer. They're so difficult to outmaneuver, especially when we are playing like things like Dawn of War. We have already spoken. We have already rolled. We are playing Frontline Assault, which is a similar thing to Dawn of War. So it's very difficult to outmaneuver them, because if you space them out and you're going first, well, it all depends on the roll later on. But if you go first, you move 10. Yep. Flame, shoot, and then assault. So they're so difficult to actually deal with. And
they're really good in combat too. They get 5 attacks, and they have a flat 3 damage power fist. They're really good, and you've got to know kind of how to use them and where to position them.
Yeah, it takes time to actually get to used to how to actually put them. But you've played quite a couple of games already.
I've played a tournament and a handful. So
I've just seen you also have the 3.
Oh, the Eliminators.
The Eliminators.
I always forget these guys. Yeah,
they're with the cloaks.
They're just there hanging out. You know, they're gonna look out. You know, spot for those Farseers and those warlocks and see if we can pick them off from a distance.
Cool.
And that's
very cool list, very powerful list as well, and that is why I have brought my Alaitoc Elder. So Elder always have been big in the meta. Especially Alaitoc, when you have so many -1s, 2s, and 3s in it. So I have brought a very competitive list, or what I think is a very competitive list. There might be things that are better. I think Wave Serpents are very good, but I have brought all my big guns out.
That's good.
I'll talk about the list here, but I'll quickly talk about what I actually think are the good stuff about this list. So big blob of Guardians never fails. We've got the 3 prisms with the linked fire stratagem, which work very, very well against vehicles, and then we've got flyers, which let's see how you actually deal with them, because they do have a -1 for airborne, -1 for light talk, and I can use lightning fast to actually give them a -3.
You're going to really push my ballistic skill.
So yeah, it's very, very interesting to actually see what's going to happen in this game. So I'm really looking forward to it. Now, straight into list, I have got a battalion to start with my 2 Farseers leading that. One of them has got Guide and Doom, standard Guide and Doom,
yep.
and the other one has got Fortune and Executioner. I have got my 3 troop choices, big man blob of 20 Guardians, and 2 Ranger squads of 5. In that battalion, I've also got this unit of 9 bikes with the scatter lasers.
Scatter lasers, you don't see those very much.
You don't see them, but I do rate them a lot because they are range 36, meaning that heavy, okay, that -1 to hits if you move. If you move is the question. Like, they are range 36, they're normally in range of everything.
Yep.
To get an out-tuck beside re-rolling once, give them guide, re-rolling completely. So
and
yeah,
they can move very fast if they have to.
Yeah, very, very good for ITC because they do move and capture objectives here and there. And yeah, I'm very excited to use them. I do have a spearhead detachment as well for 1 extra CP, and that's with my Warlock who has Conceal. Okay. And of course the 3 prisms in that spearhead.
Scary.
Yes, very, very scary. They do hit hard with linked fire, which is only one CP. And lastly, I've got an what do you call it?
2 hemlock raid fighters.
Wing,
air
wing detachment. So 2 hemlocks, both of them with Jinx. I just think Jinx is far, far too good to not leave out, so I normally put them on both. And I've got a Crimson Hunter Exarch with Bright Lancers.
Bright Lancers and Pulse Lasers. That's
so yeah, a very, very good list. I think it's quite competitive. These things are really good against armor. Prisms are very, very good against armor.
Yep, and so without that invulnerable save, everything, you're just going to go right through the armor when you do.
So yeah, I'm very excited to actually see now.
I'm nervous.
Both armies hit very, very hard. Those Invictus suits hit hard if they go first. So I think it's down to who goes first, to who's going to hit the hard. I think going first will be a good hit against the opposing army. Deployment
will be very important.
Deployment as well will be very, very important. Now, we are playing 2,000 points. We are playing ITC, so every challenge, SN Plus challenge series will be an ITC mission. We have rolled, and it's mission 2, which I don't know the name.
Nexus Control.
Nexus Control. So 3 objectives on the table, 1 in the central and 1 on each of our deployment zones. There is a bonus round point, which if you capture the 1 in the opposing deployment zone and the 1 in the center, you get a bonus point.
That's right.
Now, secondaries, for those that you haven't played ITC, this is something you note down before the game starts. I will go over my 3 first.
Sure.
I'm going to go for old school to start off. I am going to go for recon because there's a lot of movability in my army, so I think it's something that I could grab quite easily. And lastly, I'm going to go for Big Game Hunter.
Makes sense.
You have a lot of multi-wound units on the table, and that it'll be quite easy to actually get once I start taking these dreadnoughts down. So that's my three secondaries. Now, what are you going to choose?
Well, I think I'm also going to go for Big Game Hunter.
Okay,
you have a fair few armored targets. I'm also going to go for Butcher's Bill.
Okay.
Because you've got more big targets than I can manage with those points, and also you've got a couple of little units here that I could sort of pop off. Excuse me. And also old school.
Old school, yeah. Because why not? Okay, so guys, if you're not, if you're interested in ITC and what it actually is and what all these secondaries are, make sure you check the Frontline Gaming website. All the rules are there, all the missions are there, and it's a very, very cool mission pack to actually play.
I've never played ITC before the tournament that we had all these games, and I'm really enjoying it.
It's very, really very cool. And yeah, lastly, before we forget, I've got this amazing mat again from the guys at Frontline Gaming. So if you visit their store, I'll put their website just here below. Visit their store, and there are awesome mats there to buy. We've got beautiful terrain on it as well, making sure we are in an amazing ancient elder world with the statue in the middle of the Farseer, creating a really, really good vibe. And yeah, that's it. Lee, are you ready?
I'm excited.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Guys, we'll catch you back at the end of deployment. See you now. And we're back, boys and girls, and both armies are fully deployed. Now, I did win the roll-off you normally don't want to win. So Lee is currently going first, unless I actually seize. So we have... I'm not going to seize. I don't think so either.
Nope.
I haven't got that feeling. So, all the objectives has been deployed. As we mentioned at the beginning, there's one in the central, just there in front of the Farseer statue. I have deployed mine here, just in between both prisons, whilst Lee, if we move to this side, has deployed his just behind his castle there. So Lee, just explain your deployment quickly, and then we'll go into mine. So first of all, explain what you've done with these. What were they called? Invictus Warsuits. So you have three, as we explained at the beginning, and you have deployed them quite spread out, getting as much of board control as you can, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the name of the game, really. So these guys deploy anywhere on the board that's 9 inches away from your deployment line. So ideally, what I wanted to do was keep my castle back here. And have these guys putting pressure on the front as quickly as possible, because they can move. If I go first, they'll move,
shoot,
and they're going to barbecue some elves.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good.
That's the idea.
Okay, then moving on, you've got some of the what are these guys?
Eliminators.
Eliminators.
Yeah, my only squad.
Yeah. So just to make people aware, there wasn't any ruins or buildings on the table. So what we have done, we have talked about, is that we have made the rocks like old area terrain, so they do have the ruin rules, so they will get a +1 if they are in cover. So he has deployed them on top of this rock.
Yep.
And then you've got some intercessors there.
Intercessors here, just spreading them out, because I know you've got a little bit of deep strike, not too much, but you've got a little bit, and you've got these hemlocks as well.
Okay, so the big castle here in the middle. And you've got your three characters there just hiding behind,
just chilling,
just hiding beside the tank, and then another unit of intercessors with the other two just making a bit of a wall just in front.
Yeah, with their stalker bolt rifles, they've got 36-inch range, so they could pretty much hit just about everything that I need them to. Cool. Also, they can move and they don't suffer penalties because they're insane iron hands.
Yes, they are.
So
yeah, we're really excited because we do want to see how good they actually are, or if they're still good. So I've gone as hard as I can with my elder list. So really looking forward to this. Now, okay, so I'm going to take you through my list. So it was a bit difficult because these suits are so difficult to outmaneuver if you can outmaneuver them at all. So it's been really tricky for me to actually deploy. I have deployed my 3 prisms in three different places, so these 2 are quite near, but the other one, the third one, is quite on the opposite side. So using linked fire, they just need to get line of sight of all 3, so I've made sure they have that. Again, using the rocks here, I've got my 2 ranger squads using the rocks, so they are in cover, as we explained before. I've got the Crimson Hunter on his left, on the left hand side, ready to flank, whilst the 2 Hemlocks, which always work well in doubles or in 3s if you go for 3, are on the other flank. Then moving down here, I've got this 9-man unit of laser bikes. I've got the 2 Farseers just at the very end. I've got my Warlord just there with the Warlock just beside. So very difficult. I was going to deploy in the middle, but that meant that all 3 war suits would be able to flame me and probably charge me. So that wasn't a good idea. So I redeployed and moved them to this side. And like Lee said, I've got my Guardian Blobs bomb dropping down. So they're in reserve and they won't come in till at least turn 2.
I'm looking forward to that.
I do need to take a command point off for that before I forget. So we can do that now. Now, do you want to go first, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to come to me with this list, but I think I want to make the most out of these warsuits before you blow them up.
So you do want to go first?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Very much so.
That means that I will try and seize the initiative.
Good luck.
Will the elves go first? Will the space elves go first? It's a 2. So they will not go first. And I'm actually, surprisingly, I'm quite happy about this because I do want to see how the Iron Hands fare out with the new FAQ.
I mean, you're out of range, like range 36. These guys would mostly be out of range of even if I move. So by me going first, you're kind of forcing me to make a couple of decisions I might not otherwise make.
Cool. It's going to be very interesting. So guys, without further ado, we'll catch you back at the end of Lee's deployment, turn 1. See you now. Movement over for the Iron Hands, and as we knew would happen, we have the Invictus suits moving up towards my army, giving a lot of pressure to me. And then the castle has moved up slightly, but has moved up as a castle, and I don't think any of the intercessors have moved, have they? Yeah,
I have. These guys have moved up a little bit. These guys have shuffled. These moved a bit, quite a bit.
Oh, it's true, because you don't suffer the penalty for moving heavy weapons. This is why I always keep still with them with my Crimson Fist, so I was a bit like, no, he has moved them. But they do.
I have. Yeah, just for more for range than anything else.
Okay, and the other thing was you reroll 1s on everything?
Yep, heavy weapons.
Heavy weapons that don't move? Or
No.
Just okay.
They can move. They don't take a penalty, and they reroll 1s. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay. Okay. So Lee, psychic phase now.
Psychic phase.
So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna use. So at the end of the movement phase, Fieros, my man, is gonna give +2 ballistic skill to the repulsor.
Yeah.
And then at the psychic phase, my librarian is going to give.
When does the Ironstone happen now?
Oh, at the start of the battle round, yes, on the repulsor.
You don't have to target one now, so that's the main difference.
It's at the start of the battle round.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the repulsor.
Repulsor. So the repulsor has a 2+ save and a -1 to the damage.
2+ ballistic skill.
Ballistic skill, yeah.
And a -1 damage. Just in case you decide to go for it. Cool. More of a deterrent, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So for the psychic phase, the librarian's going to start with Blessing of the Omnisire. This one, which is +1 to hit.
+1 to hit. Okay.
So goes off.
That's a pass. Yeah.
That's fine. And that's it. He knows 1 more power.
Yeah.
But he's not in range.
He's not in range. It's an attacking one.
It's obscuration something.
Is that the one with mortal wounds when I shoot?
Yeah. So it would curse a unit, and every hit roll of a 1 with a ranged weapon would give you a mortal wound.
Perfect. Okay, so straight into the shooting phase we go. If you want to go ahead.
No, I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm going to start. I think this is an important side.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the least important one over here.
Cool.
I've got these Invicta warsuits. They're in range of stuff.
Yeah, because the flamers are 12 inches, aren't they?
12 inches, yes.
12 inches, okay.
12-inch heavy flamers. So I'm just in range of these rangers over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to barbecue them.
Okay, so flamers into them.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go all the other heavy weapons onto this fire prism over here.
Into this end. Okay, perfect.
Right, so Flamers. That's a good start.
Okay, 11 inches there. That's what you want.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and it's just 3 to wound. No reroll. So that is 4, 7, 6.
I'll use your dice. It's
with
easier.
a -2 for being Devastated Doctrine.
-2. So I do have a 5 up. So that's them dead actually.
Well, you're in cover. So you have your camo cloaks.
I
right?
do,
So
yes, true.
up.
Yes, they do have a
They
2
give you
up.
+2.
Yeah, +2. So I do have a 5 up, so back to 3 ups.
3 ups back to 5s.
Back to 5s.
Yep.
So, and that's the dead squad.
And that's
So
brilliant.
that's first strike for you with old school.
Yep, that's good. That's what I thought you would do.
So
hopefully.
these are gone. I'll take them out the way quickly. Boom. And boom. Okay.
Cool.
Next up, we've got
he's
the
got
other
2
heavy weapons now firing.
Yep, 2 Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers.
Okay. Into that.
So 3s rerolling the 1s. Strength 4. 5
So
to wound.
these
Only
are
1
fives.
wound.
One and what's the damage?
-1 normally, but 2 for
Heavy Doctrine.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 up. And that's a parsley.
Nice. He's got his Heavy Bolter, which I always forget.
Yes, everybody forgets them.
3 hits. No wounds.
No wounds.
Trip 1s.
Okay.
And then a Frag Storm Grenade Launcher, which is 4 shots. This is not heavy, so there's no rerolls here. And the Strength 4. It's a wound.
1 wound. Minus?
I think it's -0, but Devastated Doctrine I think also applies for grenades.
Yes, it does.
So
yes.
it's -1.
-1. Okay, so 4 up, and it's a pass as well.
Perfect. There you go.
Okay.
So that's this one done.
That one's done, yeah. 1 up the way.
We're going to use the next one.
Second one.
I'm going to use the Flamer against the one in front.
Yeah.
And then all the heavy weapons, we're going to keep trying to go for that one.
Okay, so into this prism here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flamer first.
Flamer. 7.
7.
2, 5, 6, 7. 5 to wound.
Is it strength 6?
Strength 5.
Strength 5. Okay. So,
So 5.
3 wounds,
3
minus
wounds,
2.
-2.
Okay, so 5 ups. And that's all.
Rolling hot, rolling hot.
Rolling hot.
That's what we want.
Now-
Alright, heavy stubbers.
Yep.
Rerolling the 1. And then 5 to wound again.
Is it
Strength 4.
Strength 4.
Yeah, so
So
nothing there.
no wounds there.
Heavy bolter. 2 hits.
2 hits. And
No wounds. And then the Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. 1 shot. It's not a hit.
No wounds.
That's it.
So
That's
I'm
done.
liking this, Lee.
That's
I'm really liking this.
Well,
Carry
first
on.
strike, you can't.
Carry on,
No,
he's rolling. At least you
can't-
got first strike, which
Yeah,
is very,
yeah.
very important.
they are nasty in
Okay,
combat.
are we
and they're
moving
nice
on
and
to the
close.
third one now?
Yes, I
Okay.
think so. So this one we're gonna do a little bit different. We are gonna put the Flamer into the bikes. In fact, it's a 9-man bike unit. So
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
we're just gonna shoot everything at those bikers. I think.
Okay, so I will. We do have the flamers. I will use 2 command points to -1 to hit them.
Perfect. Sounds
Okay.
good. So we'll start with the Flamer. I can roll over
So
here.
the flame automatically hits, but I'm scared about the other ones as well.
Oh, 11 again.
Okay. Wow.
2.
Are they damage 2 as well?
Nope. 8.
Damage 1.
Damage 1.
Okay. I'm happy about that because they are 2 wounds each.
3 to wound. Right, so that is 8 wounds at -2.
-2. So I do have 4 up, so 6s. Am I leaving anything out? No, I'm not. So 6s.
Oh, there
So
we go.
that's 2 saves, and that's 1 bike, 2 bike, 3 bikes dead for now.
3 bikes.
Okay, I'll just do a little marker here, so put a 3 here so I remember.
Alright, heavy stubbers now on 4s. Rolling the 1s. Strength 4, so 4s to wound again.
Wounded, you were hitting on 4s, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay. So
2
3
wounds.
wounds, 2 wounds.
At -2 again.
Okay. So 6 ups. That's 1 save. Is it damage 1?
Damage 1.
Okay, so 1s on 1 wound.
Yep. Now the heavy bolter. 2 hits.
Yep, 2 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound.
-2 again.
-2. No, so that's 1 dead.
Yeah, that's 4 total.
That's 4 dead in total.
And then the
Mark it
grenade
there with
launcher.
a 4.
There's 4 shots. 4s with no rerolls.
Yep.
Oh, that's 2 more wounds.
That's 2 more.
-1 this time.
No, I still have a 4+, so that's another
Yep.
1 dead, taking it down to 5 dead.
5 dead. That's it. That's the Invictus 5.
That's the Invictus 5. Okay, so we will cut off quickly. I will take off the dead pile off the table, and we'll carry on now with the other units. See you now. Okay, we're back. I just want to make a reminder for those of you, because I did say that I was going to use 2 command points to have a -1 to hit. It's lightning fast for those of you who haven't played Elder before. I just want to mention the name of the stratagem for those of you who haven't played it before.
Good idea.
Okay, so next up, what's firing?
We're going to go with some intercessors and just get that out of the way.
Intercessors next with the
hard word to
rifles. Okay.
Yeah, we'll start with squad number 1. They are going for that.
Okay, so -2.
So it's 5s.
5s to hit. That's 2 hits.
2 hits with no rerolls.
Not bad, no rerolls.
And then nothing.
No wounds there.
That's fine.
Are we moving on to the next one?
This side over here. So these guys and these guys are in range of that hemlock.
Okay, into the closest one here.
Yeah. So
you're gonna do them all at the same time?
I'm just do them all at the same time.
Do they have rerolls from Chapter Master?
No, they're all out of range of the Chapter Master pretty much.
Okay.
So 5s again.
That's a good roll.
1.
That's a good roll.
2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Not bad.
105s.
5s again. Oh, there we go.
That's 3 wounds.
At -3.
-3. Okay, so I do have 3 up save.
So 6s.
So 6s, and these are damage 3.
2, 2,
2.
2.
Okay. That's you know where I'm getting mixed up with my Crimson Fists, which have +1 damage in firing. Okay, so no saves, and these are damage 2 each.
That's it. Yep.
So that's 6 wounds. I do have 6 plus no pain. I do have Spirit Stones. So that's 5 wounds on that hemlock just from your intercessors.
They're amazing.
Very, very good.
They're very good. The Stalker Bolt rifles are my favorite.
It is. Okay.
Okay.
Next up.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick measure on these ones to see if they're in range. The last one, he's in range.
Yeah, he's in range.
And they've got Chapter Master rerolls. Okay. So we're just going to fire them.
So just a -1 here because they're not airborne.
So 4 to hit rerolling.
Yep. That was a hit. Yeah. Rerolling. This is the cool thing about the Chapter Master now. So the modifiers don't have
it's crazy.
So much better.
It auto include in any marine list. All right, I'm rerolling 1s because of a lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
So just one.
Just wound. 1 wound there. So
again,
-3 again.
Yep, same thing.
So 6 up. No damage 2. No, I don't have a Spirit Stones on him. So
no, on those.
Just damage 2 on him.
Let's do some more.
So I'm just gonna mark it out. So you have done 2 wounds on him, and you did 5.
5 on the hemlock.
On the hemlock.
Yeah.
I'll later on get the proper dice for that. But okay, moving on.
I've got my Chapter Master and my Lieutenant. Okay. So the Chapter Master, his Warlord trait is on a hit roll of a 6. He gets another shot, but that's fine. So that's 1 hit. No wounds, and I can't reroll. The Lieutenant has got the same Stalker Bolt rifle. He misses. Rerolling. That's a hit. It's a wound. That's a wound.
That's a wound. -3.
Yep.
6 up. Nope.
That's another 2 damage.
That's another 2 damage, taking 4 wounds on him. Okay, and next.
And then the Iron Father himself.
Okay, does he have a
Gorgon's Wrath?
Gorgon's Wrath.
I think that's
special gun then.
It's a heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter. Okay.
So that's only 1 hit, but actually this one was a reroll as well.
Yeah.
That's 2 hits and then 1 wound.
1 wound. Minus.
Also -3 damage too.
-3 damage too. So he does have a -2 to start with because heavy bolters do have a -1.
No, this is a -2 heavy bolt.
Okay. So 6 up.
Oh,
that's a fave there.
You passed. That's
good. I passed. Yeah.
Perfect.
6 up.
Okay. So that's all the intercessors done. So now what's left are the dreadnoughts and the repulsor.
Big tank. Okay. Do you want to carry on? Do you want to think about what to fire at a bit more? Or
no. I've got my target priorities pretty much
done.
Yeah.
And clear.
So
okay. So
this
next
one.
up.
This dreadnought over here, he's the one with the +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So we're going to fire at
+1 to hit from the psychic spell.
Yeah.
And he's firing at
the hemlock.
The wounded hemlock already.
That's right.
What's the range on the plasma?
36 inches.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. I just wanted to know just what the range was. Okay, and is that the only gun that's in range?
Pretty much.
The rest is pretty short.
He's got an onslaught Gatling cannon underneath his power fist.
It's 24, and then the frag.
And the Icarus rocket
is
pod.
18, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely not 36.
Yeah, okay,
for sure.
So plasma first going in. Are you overcharging?
Plasma? Yeah, of course.
Overcharging
because
always.
I'm Iron Hands. We always do it.
And you reroll 1s anyway, so.
So he's in range of the chapel. They're all in range of the chappies over here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, making sure.
So D6 shots on the plasma. 3 shots. I'll keep it.
Okay.
So he's 2 up, -1, -2, so 4 up.
-2, yeah.
So rerolling, so 4 ups, rerolling these 2.
Those 2 rerolls. See, those would have been one miss there. So 3 hits.
3 hits.
Strength 9, isn't it?
Strength 9. So 3's 2 wounds. Rerolling the 1s.
Yeah. So
and
that's 3 gone through.
-5.
-5. So no saves there. Damage
2 each.
2. So I do have my Spirit Stones.
Yep.
So that's 6 damage again. And that's another one, but he's down by 10, so he just has 2 wounds remaining on that.
2 wounds left. Ouch. damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Just another quick little measure here. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you do have to measure against the base.
That's right, yeah. I was just checking to see if by some miracle he was in range of the one behind him.
Yeah, but he's still range from the base. Yeah.
It's fine. So we'll do the second one to him. Now he'll be hitting on 5s.
Finishing him off.
Yeah.
He's hitting on 5, but re-rolls again, full re-rolls.
Yeah, I'm not going to overcharge this time because I've only got 2 wounds left.
Okay, just in case.
Plasma cannon, oof.
1, do you want to re-roll that? You do have 5 command points?
I do, they're kind of precious, but I do want to take it down, so I will re-roll it.
Yeah.
So number of shots, 6, perfect.
That's much better.
And I get to see if I keep it on a 5-up.
Okay, and this is because of the
tempered helm of my lieutenant.
Okay,
so I don't
that's
keep
a
it.
relic. Yeah, we spoke about it at the beginning, so that's fine.
Right.
Okay, so 6 shots,
6
hitting
shots
on 5s.
And we're not overcharging.
Re-rolling.
So we're gonna. That's 1 hit. That's 3 hits.
Yeah, that's more than enough. So wounding on 3s.
That's it.
That's 3 wounds. That's all you need. So again, damage of 2 each.
Damage 1, just 1. Not overcharge.
No overcharge charge. So 3 wounds.
Yep.
I do need to pass 2 of these for it to survive.
That's right.
Can I do it?
So do it.
So he is dead. Do I risk it and actually reroll 1 because there's nothing else in range?
Of that side, the repulsor might just be in the hair, but I don't think so.
actually measuring because I will actually.
No, he's out.
He's
out.
So do I do a cheeky roll and try and survive?
You've got enough command points.
I do have enough command points, and I think it's really important for him to survive for at least 1 turn.
Yep.
And he also hits, so his modifiers, his bracketing is irrelevant anyway. So tell you what, I didn't seize, but I will roll a 6 now on this really important roll.
All right.
No. Okay,
right.
So does it blow up?
Here's where the 6 happens.
No, it doesn't. Okay. So that's 1 hemlock down. Very good start by Lee here. Next up, we've got that dreadnought now. Third dreadnought
over here. Now he's measuring over here to this side of the board.
Okay.
So I believe he was in range of both.
Yeah, yep. He's more than in range of both.
So we're going to fire him at the furthest wave serpent.
At this one on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am going to overcharge his plasma cannon. That's the only thing in range.
Okay.
So number of shots, 3.
That's 3 shots. Fine. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Yes, because of the Alaitoc. Yeah, but you do reroll.
3 hits.
And that's 2 wounds. No, it's -4, so I don't have a save. -5 actually. It's -5, isn't it?
-5 and 2 damage.
2 damage you pop, and I don't have spirit stones.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage onto him.
That's it. And then the last one to fire is the repulsor, who's only in range of this one over here. Okay. And only with his heaviest weapons.
Okay, the heavy onslaught cannon is range 24 as well?
I'm going to double check it.
Yeah, double check that.
It's a pretty new army.
Yeah, double check that, and we'll catch you back now when we count the dice. Okay, we're back, and Lee has measured. His heavy onslaught cannon was just an inch away, I would say.
Just an inch away.
So he's out, but his plasma is in, and he's firing at this one here.
That one.
Okay,
yeah.
This closest one to him.
He's also got his heavy stubbers in range.
Okay. He has moved less than half, meaning he's firing double the shots.
Double the shots.
Okay.
Right.
So, number of shots.
We are overcharging, so 10 shots.
That's 10 shots. It's a very good number of shots. Can you take one of the prisms out as well?
I'm going to take both of them out.
So you are hitting on 4s.
So this is BS2 up. So it goes up to 3.
2, 3, yes.
Right.
So hitting on 3s.
We are rerolling.
And you are rerolling fully because of the chapter master.
Okay, so this would be 2 mortal wounds for me.
Okay, yes,
and
true, because you do get -1.
We'll resolve them in a second.
Yeah.
And then 2 wounds, rerolling the 1s.
No, so that's...
Oh, that's not... That is 10 wounds
10 wounds that go through.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead because I don't have any spirit stones and it's -5.
Yeah.
And does it explode? No, it doesn't. So that's another prism out the way.
Yeah, the other one.
It's this one. Sorry, it is this one. Okay.
I'm going to see if I take these mortal wounds.
So 6 ups.
Yeah, I take them both.
Okay.
So he's down to 14.
He's down to 14 still. So that's very good still. And lastly, you have the eliminators.
Yeah, they haven't fired yet.
There's no characters in range.
Nope.
Really nice models here. So there's no characters in range. So Might as well fire at one of the vehicles, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to fire them all at the damaged.
At the damaged. Okay, so what profile are you going for?
The mortis rounds. I think it just makes sense to use them.
Okay.
So they are hitting on 3 ups naturally, so 4 ups.
4 ups.
You got -1.
Use of Alaitoc.
So that's 2 hits. No.
And no.
No, strength 5.
Okay.
That's it.
And that's the end of your turn. You have managed to kill 3 complete units.
Well, that's the end of the shooting phase, but I am going to charge.
Charging. Talking about the shooting phase, he has been able to take out one of the prisms, which makes it very difficult for me to actually... It's not very difficult to use linked fire, but it does get me a lot more less shooting ability with it. And he has managed to take one of the hemlocks out, which is a very big key unit.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Okay, Lee. So, do you want to go straight into the charge phase?
That's right.
Okay.
Mr. Invictus over there, he's going to charge the fire prism.
Into the fire prism. How many shots? I am going to go with the... I'm going to go with the D3 number of shots. So, number of shots there is 3.
Good.
I do need 6s here. No 6s there. And then I've got the twin Shuriken catapults underneath.
Yep.
And no hits there. Okay, so what is it you need?
I'm not sure, but I'm measuring to the hull.
I'm saying an 8.
That's probably about an 8-inch charge. Let's see. So, yeah, this is an 8-inch charge.
Okay, 8 inches into the fire prism. Does he do it?
Let's go.
6, 7, 8, 9. So
Perfect.
He is in. Can that be another prism down?
Oh, yes.
Okay, there's no charges from him because everybody's out of range.
No, this one.
Who is this one going into?
He is going to charge the other prism.
Just straight into the other prism.
Just the prism. I know you're going to intervene, so I guess I'll just charge.
Yeah, just charge a 3 because you might as well split your attacks a bit because I will. It's automatically
pretty much
going to be a heroically intervene because you will be in base to base.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
now
Overwatch.
Overwatch from the spear is 6 inches, so I can't do anything with that. But I will do the shrieking catapults underneath. So I will do them at the same time because I do need 6s and I am re-rolling 1s. No re-rolls there, so that's 2. I do need 5s, nothing there. And then for the prism, number of shots, again 3 shots. I'm using the same profile there. Re-rolling 1s, no, nothing there. And then the shrieking catapults underneath, nothing there.
Oh,
so
dear.
I guess you need like a 6 maybe?
Let's roll it and see what happens.
So that's a 10. So that gets you, definitely gets you in.
Pretty much.
100% gets you in.
So we're just gonna move him right over here.
Okay.
Really?
So Invictus, 2 Invictus suits. Look at him, cheeky smile.
They're nasty. They're nasty. Very nasty.
They are nasty. And it's so difficult to outmaneuver. Like, I had to actually spread my forces on one side or the other, but you're still getting into me.
Yep.
Like, I had to actually squash my whole army in here. But look.
They move 10 inches after they deploy. Their flamers are great. And if you get them in combat...
That's the point. I was, like, trying to outmaneuver, and then I said, like, he does move 10 anyway, and his range is 12. So I couldn't actually... It wasn't... I would have to actually be, like, here, out the table, to actually be out of range, of threat range. So, you're going in first with...
I'm going to start with this buddy over here.
Okay, going into here.
I'm not sure what the Autark can do in combat, but...
Yeah, he's not bad.
Alright, so we've got 4 attacks, base, and then 1 more for shock assault.
Okay.
It's all going into the...
into my prism? Into the prism. Everything, nothing's going into the... Okay, cool.
Nah, we're going to leave the Warlord for now. So it's 3s.
Yep, all hits.
Pretty sure it's 2s, but I'm going to double check anyways. There's a 1 there.
It's your strength is 8, 16, isn't it?
It's a lot, yeah.
It's 16, and even if it's 14, which it's the lower bracket, my toughness is 7, so you're wounded on 2s.
How many wounds does that thing got? So it's 12, right?
It's 12, yeah.
Just be 3, 6, 9, 12. Even with another one with a CP, I probably wouldn't kill it. But I'm going to spend 1 anyway.
That's 12 anyway, isn't it? 3
this is 12.
So, and what's the minus?
-3. Damage.
So I
3.
do have a 6+ save.
Exactly. So assuming you save 1, it'll be fine. So I'm not going to use the CP. I'll just keep it as it is.
So if I get a 6, he's still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So 6s? No.
Perfect.
So do I can't yes, I can reroll.
You can reroll
actually.
1, of course, yeah.
But I'm spending command points here on crazy rolls. But
I think you have to. I think at this point.
That's 2 prisms down. I think I need this one alive. Yes, I do have to try and get a sneaky 6 here.
Let's do it.
So I'm down to 5. 6s.
Ah!
No. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. On a 2. That's 2 prisms down. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Now, it's a long time since I played Elder, so I will check the profiles on these 2 guys. And I'll catch you back now. Okay, and we're back. So I'm going to start off with the Warlock. 2 attacks.
Are you interrupting? If you get out, we can go back if you want.
I'm not interrupting, but let me just carry on because I know it's not the proper way to do it, but
nothing else is going to happen.
Nothing else is going to happen there, and I have my dice prepared anyway. So I'm going to do the Warlock first. So hitting on 3s, obviously 2 2s, and then 4 attacks from my Alaitoc. Alaitoc?
Alaitoc,
yeah. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So that's a good start there, is it? Yeah, okay. All hits. Yeah. Now, my strength is 3.
6s.
Yeah, so I do need 6s here.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, that's -4, so it does go straight through, and it is damage 2.
Iron Hand saves.
Iron Hand saves? No. So that's
take
2 damage. That's
take
something,
a bite out
I guess.
of him.
I guess it's something.
Yeah.
Okay, moving now to this side.
Yep. So, same thing as before. 4 attacks,
yeah.
5 for shock assault. On 3s. And
so
then
bad.
choose to wound.
That's 3 wounds at -3.
Damage
so 6
3.
ups. And that goes through. So that's 6. So he, at least I do survive that, taking him down to 2 wounds.
It's good.
Okay, now I attack back. It's only 1 attack now, hitting on 6s. Nothing.
No.
And that's the end of your turn. Brutal turn there.
Good
Taking
start.
2 prisms out, 1 hemlock out, the rangers, and 5 bikes. I don't have to do a leadership test on the bikes because they are within 6 inches of my warlord, and his warlord trait is actually gives immunity to anybody within 6 inches. So yeah, that's the turn 1 from the Iron Hands, and I will see you back turn 1 Alaitoc. Catch you now. Okay, so movement over, and I have been hit so hard that I've actually been thinking quite a lot about what to actually do. Moving over to this side, I have fallen back with my Alaitoc and my Warlock. I have moved both my flyers there, ready to target the Dreadnoughts or the tank itself. And then moving over here, I have fallen back, meaning that this prism is actually hitting on 6s, Lee.
Very scared.
Very scared. You are scared?
Yeah,
no, I'm scared of your turn too. Okay, so we're gonna move on into the psychic phase.
Okay.
And I will be starting off with Conceal onto the spike squad here. Okay, so Conceal 6, 7, 8. That's a pass. You can't deny because there's nothing in range.
Nope.
I will do Smite. Yes, I will do Smite onto him. Sorry, yeah, Smite onto him. 5 up, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Perfect.
So D3. That's 2. So do you want to start doing some saves there?
Wounds here, 2 Iron Hand saves. Shrugs. Shrugs 1.
Shrugs 1. So that's 1 damage there.
Yep.
And then what I will do is I will actually doom him.
Okay.
So doom on him. No, that's a fail. I will use Runes of the Farseer to reroll both dice there, and that's a pass there. So that Dreadnought is actually doomed. And then I'll move on to the next Farseer. He's going to smite. He's needing a 6 now.
Ooh,
that's super smite.
Super smite.
I am happy with that.
Powered up.
D6.
1.
That's a 3. Do I reroll this? Do I stop being cheeky and reroll this?
You got him doomed
already.
No,
that's actually average, so I'm happy to stay with that. So
right.
3.
Do I shrug any off? I shrug
That's
1.
another one down. So he's down 2.
8 left.
8 left. Well, I will do the Executioner on him. I will try and do some extra mortal wounds. So that's also Executioner has passed. D3. And that's 2 more there. Stop passing these feet. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Down to 6.
Down to 6. Okay, that isn't bad. Now, for my last casting ability, I will do the Hemlock and I will smite your Repulsor, is it? No.
Repulsor.
Repulsor, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so This is the third smite now, so I do need a 7.
And because of my relic, you have another -1 as well.
It's true, and if I fail, it's
perils.
It's perils.
On a 4-up for me.
Okay, so I will reroll this one then with a command point, taking me down to 5, and that's a 5. So it is a pass.
It's 9. I can deny.
You can deny if you want. Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah,
you might as well deny.
I get +1. You get a -1 to the roll, so that's essentially an 8.
So that's an 8, and you get a +1. Do you?
+1 to deny, so I could. 6,
7. So you don't.
Nope.
Okay.
You can have it. It's
So D3. Actually, it's only 1. Is it? No, it's D3.
Smite is D3. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's the warlocks that do. So that's 3. Onto him. No. So that's 3 taking you down now to.
I think it's, if I can count right, it should be 11.
Now we'll mark this. We'll take this command point before I forget. So it's down to 5 now.
11.
Did you take my reroll from the? Did you take one off from before for my reroll?
From last turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my reroll of the 6. I mean.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep it like that. Okay. Next up, I will do. What do I do? Let's try and finish this guy off first. Try. Okay, so these guys are going to fire into him.
Okay.
So that's 4 shots each. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am hitting on 4s because I have moved and they are heavy. But I am re-rolling 1s because of my Autoac within 6 inches. So re-rolling 1s, and that's a very good roll.
Yep, it's good.
That's a very good roll. I can't complain at all. That's just 3 misses there. I wish 6s did something better.
Yeah.
Okay, my strength is 5, so I am wounding on 5.
Yep.
But I am re-rolling because of Doom.
The pesky Doom. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's just one more. Yes, so 4 wounds, no AP on this. Okay. No AP on this. So 3 ups.
Right hands.
That's 2. And now 6 ups.
Shrugs. Shrug 1.
Take a wound. Take a wound.
Down to 5.
Okay, next up, I'm gonna do the Autoac. Yeah, Autoac firing next. Hitting on 2s. That's all hits. And wounding on strength 4, so wounded on 5s. I am re-rolling. So that's 1 minus 3.
Okay, so that's a 6-up.
Yeah.
Nope. And then the 3-up. Passes.
No, and then feel no pain. No, so that's another wound, taking you down to 5.
It should be 4 now.
4 now. Okay, yeah, because you did fail 1.
Yep.
Okay, Warlock next, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, that's 2 misses. Wounding on 5s, re-rolling because of Doom. No, that's no wounds there. Farseer next, hitting on 2s. That's all hits. Wounding on 5s, re-rolling.
That's a good one.
Nope. Okay, yep. So 2 minus 3.
So 2 6-ups. Saved 1.
Okay, and
3 up.
1 3-up.
Saved it as well.
Okay, 6-up.
And then 6-up. That
takes another one, taking you down to 3.
3 wounds.
And now the last Farseer, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Can he be a hero?
Can he be a hero? He's down to 2, isn't he?
Yep. No, 3 wounds, but yeah, that's it.
Re-rolling. Nope. Okay, so 2 minus 3.
6-ups. Nope.
No, and
3-up.
3-up. No.
Nope.
6-ups now.
3 6-ups.
If not, he is dead.
I passed 1, he's fine.
He passes 1, taking him down to 1 wound remaining. That makes me have to. Can you actually get a tape measure and actually measure 12 inches? I think the spear, throwing the spear is actually 12 inches.
Oh, you're definitely within 12 there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, both of them are. I'll cut off and I'll make sure the range of the spear before I actually do this. See now. Okay, so I have checked and it is 12 inches. So I'm gonna do both at the same time with the singing spear. So they hit on 2s, and I do reroll 1s, and they always wounds on 2s. That's 2 wounds, Lee.
Okay.
3-up saves because there's no AP on these. That's a fail there.
Now I think I might have to reroll. I think I have to.
Taking you down to 3.
Down to 3.
It's a fail as well.
So
D3.
Yeah, you roll
D3. That's only 1. So don't be naughty and roll a 6 here.
Alright, here it comes. 6. Oh, no.
It explodes. Does it explode? Don't explode, please.
Quite nice. Oh, yes!
No!
Perfect.
That's 6 inches and it does D6 mortal wounds, doesn't it?
Yes, D6.
Ouch.
That's right.
Okay, so...
I'm going to first roll for my tempered helm and see if I keep that command point.
One?
No.
No, so you're down to 3. Okay, now, does it... how many more wounds does it actually
do? Just D6 on the on the bikes. Just
that's 2, so 1's actually dead. So he takes that off.
Could have been a lot worse.
Okay, so it's actually had taken all this with smite and everything to take him off. So we remove him.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, so rangers down, rangers down. Okay, next up we have these rangers firing into these intercessors there. So 5 shots, hitting on 3s, and yeah, and wounding on 4s. Obviously, no wounds there. And now we move over to this prism here. I will be doing linked fire. I know I'm hitting on 6s, but I am re-rolling and I'm firing twice.
How many CPs is that?
1 CP.
1 CP.
Okay, so 2d3 shots. That's 5 shots. Looking for 6s here, but I am re-rolling. Nothing there still. It's only 1. Strength 9, so wounding on 3s. And that's a wound. -4.
Goes straight through.
Straight through, D3 damage. That's 3 damage. Shrieking catapults.
He takes
does pass 1.
So he's down to 11.
Shrieking catapults hitting on 4s. Yep. No, hitting on 5s because I have my last brackets.
Last bracket.
So that's all misses there. And now for the all-important flyers. Let me just go around here because this is very important here for me to actually kill that tank. I will start off with the Crimson Hunter Exarch firstly.
Okay.
Okay, so I am doing the 2 Bright Lancers first. I'm hitting on 3s. I am re-rolling 1s. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
My strength is 8. Your toughness is 8, isn't it? So
yep,
I'm looking for 4s here. That's 2 wounds at -4, so they go straight through.
Nothing I can do.
Yep. I would have re-rolled anyway because I do have the tank rule for them. So that's 2 wounds and they are damage D6, aren't they?
6. Oh, hi.
That's 8.
Okay.
So how many have you got left?
Well, hang on, because these two 4s become 3s because of the Iron Stone.
Yes, that's true.
So that's 6 wounds, and I can shrug. 2
more.
So I take 4 wounds. He's down to 7.
Down to 7. Okay, 2 pulse lasers now. Have I re-rolled yet? 2 hits?
To hit? I don't think so.
Don't think so. I have to do this because I have to take this out. So re-rolling that. That's 2 hits, and I'm down to 3 command points now left.
Yep.
So I will mark it off before I forget. So 3 is there. Okay, that's 2 hits. Strength 8, so wounding on 4s. I do re-roll against vehicles. No, that's only 1. -3, so you do have a 6-up save.
6-up. Nope.
No. Damage at 3, taking you down to damage 2 because of the Iron Stone.
And to shrug.
6-ups?
Nope.
No.
So he's down to 5 wounds remaining.
Down to 5. Okay, next up,
you better
I've got the Hemlock now. So 2d3. That's full house. So that's 6. Yeah, my strength is 12, so I'm wounding on 3s. That's not the roll I wanted.
No. Damage 2
becomes 1 only.
And shrug, for good measure, no.
No, so it's down to
2 wounds remaining.
And there's nothing at all else to fire. I should have actually left these snipers, so this one's fallen again, to actually try and finish him off. But it wasn't my day. So that's the end of my turn, Lee. So let's count points.
Yes.
So you have killed something. So do you wanna just count them up for me?
Sure.
So let's just use some dice.
Sure.
So you have killed something.
Killed something.
You have you were capturing an objective.
Yep, I still am.
Yep, you still am there. You have killed more than me, and you holding more because you are holding 2 to my none.
Yep.
Okay.
And then secondaries.
You did have Big Game Hunter.
Yep.
And you've killed 3.
3 units.
So you're already scoring 3. What else did you have? Did you
Old
have
school?
Old school? So you did get first strike,
And I had Butcher's Bill,
and you have Butcher's Bill,
which I cannot claim.
unless you want Butcher's Bill on one of them. And yeah, if you want Butcher's Bill on one of them,
yeah, I think I'll count.
This and the Rangers.
Yeah, we'll do
and
that.
then count 2 for Big Game Hunter.
So this goes 2, and then 1.
1. Okay, now my turn. I did kill something.
Yeah.
I did get recon slightly because of that flyer there. So flyer, something on this side and something on that side.
That's right.
So I did get recon. I did get first strike as well for old school.
That's right.
And
Big Game Hunter as well.
Was it Big Game Hunter?
I think you
Yes, I did have Big Game Hunter, which I killed 1. So that's it. I'm not capturing. I'm not killing more than you. I haven't killed more than you, and I haven't scored more than you. So the total at the moment is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points to 4. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Catch you back at the end of Iron Hands movement, turn 2. Movement over for the Iron Hands again. And as you can see, the castle has spread out just a little bit more than before, but the whole, or most of the units have moved forward towards the central objective there.
Yep.
Brother and brother, here on this side, one's come to the rescue of the other one, which isn't, he really doesn't need it, but...
No, it's more just to make sure that there are 2 of them on that objective.
Exactly.
So
bonus points, if he captures this one, and he captures this one, that gives him an extra bonus point there.
Yep.
So he's making sure that just in case I take one out, there's another to take out as well.
Yeah, going for the throat.
Yeah. Intercessors have moved up a bit on this side.
A little bit of shuffling here. These guys came back because I know you've got 20 Guardians in the back.
Yeah.
So they've come here to just provide a bit of extra screening. These have moved a tiny bit, just more getting line of sight through this sort of
onto
crevice kind of thing.
The bikes on this side.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That's it.
Ironstone has been given again to the repulsor, as well as the plus ballistic skill of 2+.
Yes.
So this is a good thing. You don't get a +1 to hit.
No.
You get a 2+ ballistic skill. So it doesn't matter if you're in your last bracket, which you are.
Well, at the moment, no. So he's healing up 3 points for the Iron Father.
He was on 2.
Yeah.
So he's back to 5, isn't
Back to 5, and it's double. So 10.
So because you're using it again?
No, because the Iron Hands chapter trait is just your wounds count as double for your wound trait.
Okay, yeah, but he doesn't have 10 wounds.
No.
I thought you were using that strat where you double the
machine empathy. No.
Because it's gone up to 2. Has that one gone up to 2? It's
gone up to 2, and I think they fact it so you can't do it on the same one again.
Okay, cool.
As well, anyway.
Yeah, I actually think I read that as well.
So either way, 5 wounds is enough.
You do on your command points anyway there, just in case.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not looking good for Elder, but I still have units coming in from reserve, and everybody knows how resilient sometimes Elder can be. So into psychic phase we go, Lee.
Very quick psychic phase, yep. So we're going to do, again, the Librarian will be casting Blessing of your Messiah on this Redemptor.
Okay, so +1 to hit on him.
Yep.
And that's a pass.
That goes off.
I can deny actually from the block.
I've also got the other power, which I think might not be in range. It's range 18. Just a hair in, I think.
You need to be from the base.
With an 18. Yeah, he's just in.
Okay.
Right, and that's the one where I can curse you and give you mortal wounds. He's also got a smite as well that he can do.
Okay, so I will wait for the other one. I'll give you that one for +1 to hit.
So +1 to hit. So I am going to curse this one.
Okay.
He just got a lot of guns.
Yes.
So I need a 7? No, it doesn't matter anyway.
I've wasted my reroll there for Perils, but I think it was better to actually do that.
Yep. I think so too.
So, do you want to go into the shooting phase straight? Do you want to think about it a bit? Or?
No, I've got my target priorities here.
Okay, cool. So we can go straight into the shooting phase then now.
Yeah, we're going to start just here with these intercessors. They're going to fire at these bikes.
Okay,
I know you've got some
intercessors into these bikes. These bikes have conceal on them. So it's a -2. I will actually spend 2 command points for lightning fast reactions as well, taking them down to a -3.
Right, so 6s.
6s to
rerolling 1s. That's a hit.
Okay, so 1 hit.
And a 4-2, and that's a wound.
1 wound, -3.
Still in Devastated Doctrine.
Okay, so it goes straight through. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
That's 1 dead.
Good boys.
Okay, next up.
The next Intercessor squad will also go for the same
straight into there, so 6s to hit.
A little bit of luck,
rerolling 1s.
1 hit again.
And that's 1 hit again.
And
no wounds.
That's fine.
Okay.
No problem. These intercessors over here, both of these squads, we're going to fire at this old buddy over here.
Hemlock there?
Yeah, so we'll start with this one.
Hemlock, no, Crimson Fire.
Yeah, Crimson Hunter.
Hunter.
So this squad first.
Okay.
We are... It's 2 hits.
Yeah.
1 wound.
1 wound.
-3.
-3. So 6 up.
Yep.
No, goes through.
That's
Damage 2. Okay, taking it down to 10 wounds remaining.
10 wounds. Right, this intercessor squad, same
thing. Intercessors with a sword bolter rifles into them. This is where Iron Hands are so good, because there's no minus. Are they within 12 inches?
They might be out. I'm going to just double check.
Yeah, just check. That's.
Yeah, no, they're in.
They're in anyway. Okay,
they're
in.
So it's 4s, and then I'm re-rolling Chapter Master here.
Hitting on 4s wide. Ah, they were out. You mean?
They were just in 12.
In. So you do hit on 3s then.
No, because he's airborne, so -1 as well.
Oh, okay, yes, true. Yeah.
And then to wounds, re-rolling the 1s. No.
Okay.
Because of the lieutenant there. So that's the intercessors done.
Yes.
We're gonna go over here. He only got 2 wounds left, so the front Invictor.
Okay.
We're gonna try and finish him off.
Firing everything obviously into him. There's nothing else breaches or flamers. That's a
8.
good range. Okay. Wounded on 5s.
There you go. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, -2. I'll just use your dice quickly. So 5s, and that's 2 passes. It's damage 1, so he is down to 1.
Yeah.
And now.
Heavy stubbers.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. And then 5s again. 3 more wounds.
3 more wounds at
-2.
-2. Okay, so 5 ups. Can I do this? No. Does he blow up?
In my face? Nope.
No, he doesn't. So that's the 3rd prism out the way. Okay, next up.
I think we're just going to go straight into the repulsor, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to play a stratagem. It's called Mercy is Weak.
Okay.
Mercy is for the weak.
Yes.
So it's 1 CP. And basically every wound roll of a 6 on the repulsor, I have to pick one target. I'm picking the Hemlock.
Yes.
And everything has to fire at the Hemlock, but every wound roll of a 6 gives me an extra wound.
Wow, extra wounds. Okay, so that's cool. Cool.
So it's 1 CP. It's a new battle round, so maybe I keep it. I do.
Yes, he does. So he stays on 3. Stays on 3 there. I will remove this Hemlock and put it on the death pile here. 1, 2. Okay.
Okay. So we're starting with the plasma cannon.
Yes, plasma cannon.
We're going to overcharge.
So you're going into the Hemlock.
Everything has to go to the Hemlock.
Okay.
So, that's only 4.
Okay.
Only 5 shots. So I'm going to spend a CP to reroll this one.
Because you might as well. That's 1 more. 100% it. Better.
So this would be, he's 2 up, so 3s.
1 up, because you are within 12.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, so it's just the airborne rule, which is in play now.
Yeah, so these, rerolling these.
Yeah, rerolling because of Chapter Master.
And then rerolling the 1s. Alright,
okay,
that's
so 4 wounds.
4 becomes 5 with the 6.
Yes, that gives you 1 extra one. Sure.
So -5.
I had already forgotten about that. Yeah. Okay, so -5, so no saves, and they are damage to each.
Damage 2. That's
okay, so 3 more and 2. So I do have my Spirit Stone. So looking for 6s. No. So that's 10 wounds. So down to 2 left only, with so many more shots coming out of that gun platform. It's basically a gun platform.
It's incredible.
Okay. So
alright,
the Iron Hands are really dominating this ancient elder world.
We came here to conquer.
Yes, and you're conquering.
Onslaught Gatling Cannon. So we're re-rolling these.
Okay.
Chapter Master.
Yeah.
And these would be 5s and 6s to wound.
Cool.
Re-rolling the 1s. No 6s there. Oh, there is a 6.
No, there is a 6. Talking about 6s.
3, 4, 5 wounds there.
5 wounds.
-2.
-2. Okay, so 5 ups. And that's a good roll. So damage?
Damage 1.
Okay, so 6 ups. No, he's dead anyway. Does he blow up? At least? Fireworks party? No, he doesn't. That's the Hemlock out the way as well. And lastly, so that's everything fired from them. You still have
the 3 dreadnoughts.
3 dreadnoughts, which will fire probably at the Hemlock.
Yeah, well, we're going to start with this one over here. This one is the one that's been blessed. So we'll start with these 2.
Okay.
He's going to go first and go for this guy over here.
Hemlock. Okay.
So we are going to... we are not going to overcharge with that one because it's just out of range of the Chapter
Okay, how
Master.
many... You already wounded him, didn't you?
He had 2 wounds, I think.
2 wounds. Okay.
From the intercessors.
Yeah, one of the intercessors went through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is he within 24? Yeah. So the small Gatling cannon will reach as well.
Okay.
So we're not overcharging the plasma cannon, but it's 6 shots. So that's nice. So I'm out of 12 and he's airborne, so it'd be 5s. Yeah. Rerolling once.
5, rerolling once.
Nothing.
Or rerolling completely with Chapter Master?
No, he's out.
Oh, okay, it's
so
the middle one.
Yeah, so he doesn't hit. The small Gatling cannon, again 5, rerolling the 1s. Yeah. So that's 2 hits.
Yep.
5's the wound. No wounds.
No wounds. Okay.
And then the Icarus pod, it's 2 shots. 1 hit.
No
Not a
wounds.
wound. That's it. That's 1 dreadnought done.
Okay. Next dreadnought.
Next dreadnought
is the closest one. Will you be overcharging?
Yes, this time, yeah,
Okay.
because we are in range, so we might as well.
Okay,
and
2 shots only.
For my troubles. 1 hit.
Yeah, just 1 hit.
And I take a mortal wound here, so I'll mark it down there.
Yeah.
And we'll do it in a second. It's a wound. It's a wound, so it's 2 damage, goes through.
Damage 2, straight through, nothing I can do about that. And you feel no pain back on the 6th one? Nope. That's fine, so he's down to 1 wound.
He's down there in a second.
Okay, I will mark it. I've got a dice here.
Count up over there.
Yeah. So I will put that 1 there.
Gatling cannon. So 5s again, rerolling Chapter Master. 3 hits.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep, -2.
-2. So 5 up. Nope, down to 9.
9, so 2 and 5. So you're taking 5 in total so far.
See, that was damage 2, wasn't it?
The Gatling cannon was just 1.
Yeah, and the one before was damage 2. So I've taken 2, 2, and 1, so 5.
Yeah.
So it's down to 7 wounds remaining.
Okay, fair.
7 wounds on him remaining. I do need him alive now.
Alright, Icarus rocket pod.
Okay.
Only 1
shot.
shot.
Hits.
Any wounds?
Minus?
-2.
-2 because of the doctrine.
Yeah, and it's damage 2.
And damage 2, so he's down to 5 now.
5, yeah. So now the final dreadnought, I was going to fire at the bikes, but he's going to have to
finish him off.
He's going to have to divert.
Okay, so overcharging?
Yes.
Might as well, yes.
Just finish it. 6 shots.
And you got the lucky 6 there.
I'm going to roll these and see if I'm in range of the Chapter Master. I don't think so, but I'm going to just double check.
I think you should be within 6. 6 is more than you think.
No.
No, he's just out. Okay.
Right, so I've taken. So this would be 3 mortal wounds to me.
Okay.
But actually, I could reroll the 1 as well.
You can.
No.
No.
So still 3 mortal wounds for me, but only 1 hit. And I get a wound still.
So damage 2. Taking it down to 3 wounds remaining.
3 wounds.
Okay, so that Crimson Hunter has 3 wounds now.
And then my shrugs. No, so he's taken 3 wounds now as well.
Okay.
He's hurt himself more than you've hurt him.
Yes, he has.
Is he within 24? He is just about.
Okay, so we can shoot the Gatling cannon.
Rerolling the 1s.
Yep. That's 3 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound. Minus?
-2.
Oh, so down to 4.
2 wounds.
2, sorry, down to 2, yes.
2
down
wounds
to
there.
2 now.
And then the Icarus rocket pod, which I'm pretty sure is 24 inches, but I'm just going to double check it.
Okay.
It's right here.
Isn't it air range 18?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm double checking.
Okay, yeah,
It's
check
still
it,
a new
no
army.
problem.
Icarus rocket pod is 24.
24. Okay, so you are in range as well.
Yep, so it's D3 shots.
3 shots.
Rerolling the 1s?
Yep.
Nope.
No hits
Nothing.
there. Minus, and is that the end? Oh no, you have your characters.
I have the characters and the eliminators. Yep.
Okay.
So they're gonna try and finish this guy off.
Who's firing first?
So we'll start with Pharos.
Pharos, okay. Yeah, re-rolling.
Everything.
A 4 was a hit.
I think a 4 was it. Yeah, he's
BS, 4 was a
BS2.
hit, so it's 2 hits.
2. No wounds.
No wounds. And now
Lieutenant. He hit
hits.
the 4.
No, he needs a 5 to hit,
Yeah,
so he
so he
re-rolls
misses,
that.
re-roll.
Because he places killed it. No. And then the captain, yeah.
He hits.
Yep.
He does not wound.
No wounds there. And now the eliminators.
3 eliminators. They'll have to do it.
Okay.
So we're gonna do because I want volume of shots. We're gonna do the D3 shots each.
Okay.
I think. So 3 D3 shots.
That's not bad.
2.
And okay. Hitting on 3. Hitting on 4s, but you are within 12. So yeah, it's just a -1 on them.
So 4 hits.
Okay, that's not
Couple
bad.
wounds would be nice. No wounds.
No wounds there.
Okay.
So that's the end of your shooting, isn't it?
Yep.
No charges.
Nothing to declare, no, not really.
No, you can charge with the repulsor into my hemlock, but that would be absolutely silly.
He's dead.
Ah, yes, he is dead. Take him out the way before I actually get happy about having something on the table and it not really being there. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of your turn. We'll catch you back at the end of my turn when my guardians come down from reserve. See you now. And we're back. My guardian blob, or bomb, as many of you actually call it, has landed. I have landed just in front of this dreadnought because I do want to take him out the way so he doesn't get the bonus points later on, and I get closer to that central objective there. Bikes have moved up. All the characters have advanced from here up to here. I know I won't be shooting or shooting at less power than what I should be, but my ranges or my psychic abilities are in range. My Crimson Hemlock, Crimson Hunter Exarch. Yeah, I was saying Crimson Hemlock Hunter. Yeah. I'm getting really confused there. Has moved up and is still in range of the tank there in the middle. So without further ado, I will start off with my psychic phase. I will start with Conceal onto these guardians here. And that's a fail. Now I will re-roll this one, but I do have 3 command points left, into 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's Conceal done. Do you want to? Can you actually deny?
Range 24.
Yeah. Can you actually deny it?
I am in range.
Okay.
Which means you'd also, and you are.
I have a -1, but that's still a pass. That's still a pass.
No, you're out of the -1. It's 18 inches.
Yes.
I can deny, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Next up, we're going into the Farseer, so I will guide this Guardian squad here. That's a fail. I will actually reroll with Wound to the Farseer. That's a 7. And guide was actually a 7. Yeah, guide is a 7.
Yeah, it's gone off.
Yeah, so it's gone off. And then I will doom this dreadnought here. And that's a pass as well.
So that one I will try to deny.
That's an 8 there. You will deny it, so it's a 7?
Yeah.
No, because you're not within 18 inch range.
No,
so but it's not a 7, so...
So 8, I would need a 9, but I've got a Psychic Hood, which gives me +1.
Okay.
So I need an 8. No.
6, okay. So Psychic Hood, is that an addition you've given it? Or?
No, the Librarians, the Phobos Librarians come with Psychic Hood, and it's -1.
Range?
No, it's just whenever you're going to deny the witch, you get a +1 bonus.
Oh, nice.
Now, I think I might want to use one of my CPs to reroll this one because I just need a 4 up.
Okay.
No.
Nope. So he is doomed.
Yeah, and do I keep the CP? No, I don't.
Okay, so he's doomed. These Guardians here have Guide on them. They also have Conceal on them, taking them for +1 more to their armor save if needed. And then lastly, my other Farseer is gonna go. Fortune onto them. That's a fail. I will use his Wounds of the Farseer, and it's a fail anyway. And I will do Executioner onto these guys here.
Okay.
So 7. That's a pass.
Goes up.
D3 mortal wounds. That's 1 dead. No, I always forget about these.
Come on.
No, so that's 1 dead, giving me an extra D3. And that's extra 3. No, so that's 2 dead and 1 wound remaining.
So let's get rid of these 2.
Okay.
Over here and this
1
guy.
on 1 wound. So I'm gonna start off with the Hunter going into the tank there, trying to finish it off. It's back up to 5. I am hitting on my last bracket, so I am hitting on 5s. Yes, I am. Okay, so hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. These are the Bright Lancers coming in hots. I am rerolling 1s. No. Pulsers hitting on 5s. No. So it fails to actually hit. Okay, next up, I'm going to do these 2 bikes into the. Into those intercessors there. I need to kill something. It's very important I kill something. They are hitting on 4s and they are re-rolling 1s. These guys are really shooting well.
Good.
So wounding on 3s.
Well, strength 4, right?
Strength 5.
Strength 5. Perfect. So 3s.
That's a bad roll. After such a good roll, there's just 3 wounds there. No minus, so 3 up.
Oh.
And 6 up.
Come on.
No. So that's another 1 dead and 1's back to 1 wound. Okay. I will now sort out some dice now for these guys, and I'll catch you back now. Okay, Guardians now. Onto the Dreadnought on the middle objective. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of guide. Okay, so I will do reroll fully. All misses. And that's it. So these will... And that's not very good. Okay, now I am wounding on 5s, but I am re-rolling because of Doom. And re-rolling all these, all these, all these. Yeah, take the 5s out the way, it's much easier for me. Okay, some more 5s hopefully here.
Ooh,
and
turned it around there.
That's not bad, that's not bad at all. Okay, so 6s are -3, and those are just normal saves.
So we'll do the 6s. Okay, so I get 1.
Yes, and
then, we'll do
them all together. And 3 ups. Okay, now all the pains.
So 6. 6 wounds.
So 6 wounds on it, not enough. Not enough. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of my shooting phase, Lee. I know I do have these ranges here.
You've got some ranges next.
I do have these ranges. I do need to kill something, so I will go into these intercessors just there. Okay, so hitting on 3s. That's 1 miss, not bad. And wounding on 4s. So 1 mortal wound, so a 6+ there straight away, just in case one of them dies.
Yep.
And then there's 3 wounds to do onto 1 lonely intercessor.
Yep. Let's go, Sergeant Hero. Yeah.
Yes, he's saved. So 1 still remaining. So I haven't actually been able to kill anything. You do have to do a leadership there. You have lost 4, meaning you do have leadership of 4. You do have They Shall Know No Fear, so you can reroll this dice.
He shall know no fear.
He does. No fear.
Oh, my sergeants are named, so it's extra special.
That's the end of my turn. I haven't managed to catch anything. I haven't been able to grab any of the objectives. So is it actually worth carrying on?
I mean, we could count up the points.
I actually think so. Yeah, we'll catch the points up and we'll catch you back now. Count points up. And we'll catch you back now. Okay, so we have counted up points and it was even worse than I thought. So Lee has a total of 15 points, Lee, whilst I have only 4 because I didn't get any points at all that turn.
No.
I was hoping to actually at least kill something, but no, it didn't happen. I could have actually put my Guardians on this side and actually got because if they would have gone here for recon, I wouldn't have had this side. So no, I couldn't have even gotten recon actually.
I mean, if you'd have charged over here, you would have taken up some Overwatch.
That's just crazy. Overwatch, it's just not worth it. So yeah, it's game over for me. I tried my best to hit back hard, and I actually couldn't. So I stretch out my hand. That's game for Lee, and we'll catch you back at the end of game conclusion. See you now. And we're back, and wow, did Lee hit me hard. And yeah, we spoke about it at the beginning before the game started. We spoke about how important turn 1 was, but boy was it game changing.
It was brutal.
It was brutal. Like you took out 2 prisms and a hemlock. It was rangers.
Yeah,
it took like 4 units out, 3 of them being key units.
Yeah. Those warsuits.
It was those warsuits. That's the problem. You can't do anything about them. And if you don't go first, they are just so much trouble.
Yeah.
So much trouble. They still have a toughness 7?
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6, but they still have 14 wounds.
13 wounds.
13 wounds.
And I mean, the thing is that they're very cheap. So even if you lose 2 or 3 of them, it's like you've still only lost about 500 points.
And I'm shooting at those units, whilst the back units are still as fresh as they can be.
And then they're the ones that punch.
And if you haven't got any shooting abilities, then suddenly it's like, okay, charge me. Here's 2d6 flamers, auto hitting.
Yeah.
And then I'm punching you as well at damage 3.
And you know,
those 3 Invictus Warsuits won you the game on turn 1.
Yeah. I think so.
Definitely. Like I don't see any armies, Marine armies not taking those Invictus suits for the points. They're just game changing. They give you board control. They hit hard from the start. And if you're not going first, it just makes your opponent think so hard.
You can't just leave them there. You know, you have to, like, you can go, okay, well, I know that the castle is really important.
Yeah.
But if you leave them there,
they move 10
they're gonna,
as well. So it's like, if you pass them, it's like suddenly you have them like, hey, I'm behind you.
Yeah.
So
you have to do something about them.
And back to the game, like deployment was very difficult for me. I tried to out deploy you, but it was just so difficult. I had to split my units apart, and because you obviously didn't see the ones unit at home, but he actually deployed his 3 like that. So it meant that anywhere I actually placed, there was 1 Invictus suit coming towards me within range of shooting. Well, actually 2, because the middle one, once it moves 10, it's also in range of flamer. So I actually squashed my units as much as possible, and I just couldn't get away from them. He also made the 2 charges, 1 on 7 and 1 on 8, I think it was.
Yeah.
So nothing I could do there. And yeah, just the resiliency of my Alaitoc, which I normally always have, and I've always minced Marines, like easily, like Marines on the table. I was like, yes, this is easily a game for me.
It's the same when I used to play Drukhari as well.
And that resiliency where here's a -1, here's a -2. Chapter Master is so good now.
Yeah.
No modifiers. So before it was like you can't reroll that 2, that 3, that 4.
Yeah. So then all of a sudden, like, you really think about having plasma cannons, but now you really can have them because you're just rerolling everything.
Yeah.
And plasma cannons are so good, and with the Devastator Doctrine -5, I mean,
and re-rolling everything against flyers as well. We've seen how easy did you bring those flyers down when before you just couldn't take them down. They would just last the whole game. And yeah, back to the game, back to my deployment. I don't think I could have done anything else. I could have paid some CP and keep some of the prisms in reserve, which is something I thought about before. So I think it's Cloud Strike. I could have done that, but then when they come in, where I actually put them at a -1 to hit as well. But that's the only thing I think I made a mistake with, actually using Cloud Strike to hide my prisms and then bringing them in on 1 turn and making you move. But then again, you've got so much plasma that you just ate through them so
yeah,
quickly.
The castle in the middle, Invictor Warsuits kind of spread out, and then the Marines to just cause problems, really, just on the flanks and stuff.
So I should have used Cloud Strike maybe, but that's about it. Things just killed. They died so easily, and yeah, it was just dreadful. Really, it was
combat doctrines.
So hard. And this is pre-FAQ. This is post FAQ. Yeah. This is post FAQ. Like, imagine pre-FAQ. It's just scary. Marines are just so good. I'm happy. I'm a Marines player. I'm really happy to actually see them finally get in top meta. And yeah, Lee, what do you think?
I've spent a few years avoiding playing Marines.
Yes.
I hadn't touched an Intercessor since, I mean, for like 2 months ago was the first time I'd ever touched an Intercessor model, and now I can't get enough of them. I mean, they look fantastic.
They're so cool to play as well.
You know, they're a joy to paint, and like seeing them on the table doing stuff, it's just really good now. I'm really happy that Space Marines have a decent codex that players are like, yeah, it's good for the Emperor, and all that stuff.
Yes, you can actually say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, sorry the game wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, but then again, it shows how good Marines are. And you know, it was against the Alaitoc Elder, so get that into your head. It wasn't against, I don't know, it wasn't against Grey Knights or anything like that. It was against the Alaitoc Elder with a punch to it as well. So yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed the first Challenger series. And yeah, we'll catch you back in the next one. See you later.